So the president of Nintendo, not Doug Bowser, not the president of Nintendo of America, but the president of Nintendo, Furukawa-san, he came out and apologized because they're not going to be able to meet demand for how much demand there is for the Nintendo Switch 2, specifically in Japan. But if this is an indicator of the rest of the world, it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. Welcome back, my friends, to another video here on the channel. If you guys do enjoy Nintendo content, be sure to stick around for more. We do a variety of that, from news to gameplays to walkthroughs and guides and everything else in between. So let's go ahead. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to be going over to Twitter, and we're going to be using the translation on Twitter to see what this says, because I don't read Japanese. I'm trying, but man, it's not that easy of a language. So this is what it says. If you can read all this in Japanese, good. I give you mad props because I can't do that yet. But for those of us who can't, let's read the actual translation. This is Furukawa. To deliver the Nintendo Switch 2 to all of you, we have been producing, and actually says procuring, sorry, not producing, procuring a large number of components in advance and proceeding with production. On April 2nd, we announced the details of the Nintendo Switch 2, began accepting, applications for a lottery sale on the My Nintendo store. As a result, we have received applications from an astonishing, wait for it, 2.2 million people in Japan alone. However, this far exceeded our own expectations and greatly surpasses the number of Nintendo Switch 2 units that we can deliver from the My Nintendo store on June 5th. Consequently, it is with great regret that we anticipate a significant number of customers will not be selected in tomorrow's lottery announcement on April 24th. To spare those who were not selected in the first lottery sale the trouble of reapplying, the My Nintendo store will automatically carry over unselected applicants from the first lottery to the second lottery. However, even with the number of units available in the second lottery sale, we will not be able to fulfill all the applications we have received. We deeply apologize for failing to meet your expectations, despite our preparations. In response to this demand, we are currently taking steps to further strengthen our production system regarding product shipments. Starting tomorrow, April 24th, reservations or lottery sales for the Nintendo Switch 2 will gradually begin at game retailers and online shops nationwide. Please check with each retailer for details. The My Nintendo store will also continue sales after the launch date. Details will be provided at a later date. With the cooperation of our retail partners, we will continue shipments to ensure as many Nintendo Switch 2 units as possible reach your hands, and we will keep striving to achieve this. Furthermore, we are planning to produce and ship a substantial number of Nintendo Switch 2 units moving forward. We sincerely apologize for the time it will take to fully meet your expectations and kindly ask for your understanding. End quote. Wow, okay. A lot to pick apart here. Now, again, this is only in Japan, but, this is kind of a... I think again, some people are gonna say, well, yeah, but Nintendo's more popular in Japan, different things like that. But I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know that we cannot also translate this to the rest of the world in the sense that there's a lot of people that want the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, a lot of people are saying like, oh, no one's gonna buy it, man. All the rage baiters and the haters and whatever. But no, a lot of people are gonna be buying it. We talked about another thing yesterday. If you missed that video, it kind of goes well with this video. This one has to do with a French retailer in France. Again, if you missed that video, I'll try to remember, link it down in the description below. But they were saying the same thing, basically, that pre-orders are at historic levels and different things like that, and they're seeing like a massive demand for the Nintendo Switch 2. And now we're seeing this out of Japan, massive demand for the Nintendo Switch 2. These are two separate regions so far that seem to have a really big demand for the console. And I'm getting a little bit nervous because at the time of recording this, pre-orders are not yet live here in North America, and they're going to be going live starting at midnight. And then some of them, of course, at 12 p.m. the following day, and then, in store whenever stores open. So I hope you guys can get one. Man, I hope I can get one, because now I'm getting a little bit nervous over here. But yeah, what do you guys think about all this? I mean, again, this is specific to Japan, so it's not necessarily like they're not gonna be able to meet the demand worldwide, but you can maybe get a sense of the fact that, like, yeah, Nintendo did a lot to stockpile. We've been talking about this. They've been stockpiling Nintendo Switch 2 units, but even then, there's only so much you can do ahead of time. They've had a lot of preparations, and yet there's they say in the first paragraph, however, this far exceeded our prior expectations and greatly surpasses the number of Nintendo Switch 2 units. Yeah, so they did not expect this many people to want to pre-order the console. I guess they expected it to be in demand, and obviously Nintendo's been talking about, they've been preparing quite a bit. but they didn't expect it to be at this level. And so if this is just a little bit of a snippet between the France retailer and then of course now Japan, yeah, I mean, guys, listen, make sure you're on top of the pre-orders if you want to get one. When pre-orders go live in the rest of the world, North America and wherever else, tomorrow, April 24th. Also worth noting, in North America and other regions, there also is the My Nintendo applications as well. Now, the thing that sucks about that is it's not guaranteed to be here launch day, it says, but I don't know, maybe it still will be. I'm a little bit nervous with shipping times in that kind of sense. So I don't know. What do you guys plan to do? Do you plan to get it in store or have it shipped to you? And yeah, I mean, listen, just make sure you're on top of your game, because it's gonna be intense. Maybe, I don't know. I'm hopefully like everybody can get pre-orders like that, but we'll see how things go. So leave a like if you enjoyed this one, subscribe for more. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see how things go. And you know, keep me updated. I want to know how many of you guys end up actually being able to snag one of these things, whether you leave a comment down below or, you know, join our Discord or whatever you want. So anyways, thanks for watching. Until the next one, game on. Catch you guys later.